So I just need us to smash our targets, then we're done with this account. I'm funded. Crazy, 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 crazy stuff. All right, I think I might as well close here. Correction. Plus, right now, when we knew that it was going to be over, the reason was because the price fell to go higher, and then, so now from here, from this equal low. All right, tip 3. Welcome back to my vlogging series, vlogging all my trades since 2025, and this is just one of those videos where I talk about the trades I took in a week. So I'll be talking about trades I took this week, progress I've made on all my accounts. We have a goal of getting mass funded this year with 3 pro firms: Fundednext, FCMO, Funding Pips, and any other pro firm. I have issues with Funding Pips, so I'll be replacing that firm. I'll be replacing Funding Pips with another firm. So, but we're starting with Fundednext first, and this is just my 3rd video this year. So I'll be breaking down all the trades I took and the progress we've made on the accounts I'm trading. It's supposed to be a vlog, like showing you guys the trades I took during the weeks and some of the trades, like how I caught them live. But this week like came with a bit of surprise. All right, I was not really that well. I couldn't like record videos, just like I didn't really like take much trade. I only took 2 trades which came up on Thursday. So it was on Thursday I took those 2 trades, one trade on gold and one trade on silver, and that was just it. So no other trade, it was just those 2 trades. Couldn't record them live, but I can still give you guys a breakdown of the trades. All right, so without wasting much time, let's get right into the breakdown. These are the trades I took this week. This is the first one on gold. Price has been very, very bullish. All right, so there was some like trades I missed during the week here. All right, but before I get into breaking down these trades, the trades we took the previous week, I think on my previous video, so the trades that we had on that video did not hit, like had not hit the target yet on the video. So I was like, when we get into the new week, we're going to wait and see if the trades are going to smash our targets. Then when they smash our targets, that will be the time I would like put them down on my, like, document them on my journal. So like we actually said in the video, 2 trades actually smashed our final targets, the one on gold and the one on silver. The one on gold was a 1 to 3 bricks to oil ratio trade, so we made 3 RR on that trade. Then the one on silver, we made 5 RR. Now the one on gold, I took that trade on my 10K account, one of the 10K account I've been trading since November, and the account was previously in a drawdown of about 3%. So that win trade brought it back to break even, like back to the initial balance, which was 10K. All right, then on one of the 10K accounts, I that was in a drawdown, the one at currently at phase 2, that was also in a drawdown. So I took the silver trade on it, that was 1 to 5 RR. So with that trade I was able to, bring it out of drawdown and as well pass the phase 2. So on one of the 10K we're currently funded, and on one of the 1K, on one of the 10K we're still at phase 1 for back at break even. All right, then again, I in the last video I also bought like an account live with you guys, a 50K account that I said I'll be trading for this month, January. So just like start the year, and I also said it's the first investment I'm making this year. All right, so on that account I took a trade. One of the trades I took this week, between the 2 trades I took this week, I took one of the trade on the 50K account, and I was just getting 2% because I just have like is the initial balance. So this is my rule: if I get an account and is at the initial balance, I'll take my first trade is 2%, so that if the trade goes well, I win the trade, like the chances of passing the phase 1 is high, risking 2%. But if it doesn't and I like lost the trade just like I did in this one, I'll be in a drawdown. So I'll have to reduce my risk back to 1% till I trade it out of drawdown. Then once it's at break even or in profit, I'll start trading again. I'll start risking 2% just to like pass fast. That's how I've been doing it on challenges. All right, when it gets to funded, I stick to 1% risk no matter what. All right, so that's how I'll be doing it. So on the 50K account, I took a loss.
I think I took the trade, it's silver trade on the 50k account, risking 2%. So I lost 1,000. Then on the 10k account that I've been like funded now, so I also took a trade because I received the login during the week. So I took one of the trade, the gold trade. I took it on the 10k funded account. So it was also a loss. So I was just risking 1%, which is zero, and I just lost 1%. So I lost $100 on the 10k account, and I lost $1,000 on the 50k account. All right. So that's the update so far. This is the good trade. I mean, so price has been very very bullish. All right. So we tapped into this level of demand. So I waited for this change of character. If we were to continue selling, price would have slowed down from this level, but we couldn't sell. We only had that pullback. Then price broke above that level. So this becomes a flip for me. So this was where I got my entry. This fits my model. I've been using it to trade. So yeah, I pretty much traded the same thing, but this time it didn't work. But there's one thing here. This trade hit stop loss and invalidated the whole trade idea. If I had been like, I got stopped out and the trade still went in my direction, so maybe it would have been a mistake of me not, maybe could be anything, all right, that will still make me go back to the chart to check. But this hit stop loss and still like sold, like it means the entire trade idea was wrong, that this market was already like selling, and I was looking to buy. But here is what I discovered. Since we made this price pullback, you see we could not get to the extreme and went up again to take out this high. So this sweep of liquidity and price came down to break that low. So this is like a shift. All right. So I saw this as well, but this looked like probable for me. That was why I took it. But all the same, we got stopped out. That was just one minus one RR lost. There's nothing much. This is like next week we're going to see like better opportunities, and take them and make back what we've lost. So this was the one on gold, and this was the one on silver. Same thing, price taps to this level of demand, started making higher lows to broke here. We're supposed to sell down from here, but we couldn't. Price sold a little bit, broke it, so that becomes a level of resistance. This is also a key level. If you check, price has reacted off of that zone several times, so that was actually like more confirmation to this trade as to why I took my entry from here and my stop loss below the higher low. That was me. Trade actually failed. I got stopped out and the entire trade idea failed as well. You can see we sold down, we could not break this high, which was my target, and the external range liquidity. In the new week, price has come to this zone again. Price has come to this zone, and we're having the same entry model around this zone, but this is not clear yet. I'll still wait for more confirmation to before I take any trade. So let's look at our dashboard on Fundednext. So on the 50k account, let's see how many we're down. So we're currently down 2%. You can see here. Then on the 10k funded account, we're currently down 1%. I think we'll be eligible for payout on February 5th. So there's still like time to trade, to take more trades on the account. Then this is the phase one account. See, we're still back at break even. So there's literally like nothing much on the trades. So this, where's my journal? DT journal. So this is where I journal my trade. I've already made a video on how to use this site to journal your trades. The developer of this site is, I think, is really working on it to like make it more interesting to like use. There have been a lot of new features and stuff. It's just crazy. So this was the previous week. So previous week we closed 1.1k in profit, and this week I haven't like journaled this trade yet, but that will be like 1.1k lost this week. But it's just that this week we now have like a 50k account, so that was why the the loss was actually much this week. So we have the new 50k account, the funded account, and this was the previous one. This one I've passed it. So and this is the one that I still have phase one. Alright. So I'll be documenting everything. Like I've already showed you guys the start. So the journaling on this journal, I'll be doing that later. And as well like do transfer all the data to my Notion in case maybe the site start having issues, or so that I will not just lose all my data. You get, so if you're using the site, to make sure that you have a backup, like maybe you can still use Notion. If you know how to use Notion, you can always transfer what you're doing here to your Notion app, so that if anything happens or the site start having issue, you can revert back to your Notion, which you do manually. The only difference is that this automatically, you know, calculates win rate for you, your average arrow, and all of that. It has more metrics than the Notion app. You get, so that's it. So that will be all for this week. Yeah, I really don't want it to be a long video, but I'll see you guys on the next one.